Whoa, Snapchats. So I finally got a chance to check out the Messenger platform, and it's going to be pretty big. Let me tell you why. No. So this is actually a tactic I use to think of really cool ideas. So when a new platform comes out, I don't immediately go to the tech specs and work out what it does. I have, think of the grand visions where it could go in the future. So you sit on those ideas for a week or two and just kind of stew and let them go over in your mind and see where it could go. And then you check out the tech specs to work out the restrictions you're given, like the cards you're dealt, essentially. So since the platform's in beta, you're very limited in your choices. So this is a weather bot. Why? It's just silly. So you're essentially talking to businesses and bots, not people. Like, I have awesome ideas for building like a peer-to-peer economy where people are kind of routed jobs and tasks and problems and solutions are found through people. This can't do that because this is talking to businesses. And as with any platform, you need like a kind of like an analogy or a metaphor transitioning across from what people know to this new platform. So the idea is like it will replace 1-800 numbers. And I mean, like, Facebook's restricting because it's a brand new platform. You got to like play by their rules, and obviously it's like they own the data essentially, so you got to work with them. But with 900 million people, it's kind of what you got to do. If you check out this site, you can see a list of some of the current bots on there at the moment. One I just tried CNN yesterday, and I tried that Met Weather one as well. And these are your interface restrictions. So you start off with like a get started with like a welcome screen, and it's just like text, and then you can have like either reply with text or little options, and then you can have like meta cards. But obviously they'll add more features as time goes on. But this is huge. I think, do you remember Zynga? Zynga, the massive multi-billion-dollar gaming platform? Yeah. These guys basically leveraged the Facebook developer platform when they first released Canvas and the ability to make games. Yeah, $764 million revenue in 2015. Also, there's a lot of tools launching now to create your own bot. So this is Wit.ai, which is, I think it's actually owned by Facebook. And so it looks like a fairly simple interface. I haven't played with it yet. So in terms of ideas, like, what would you build? Like, don't build a freaking weather bot. Who cares? And you're going to have your incumbents transition over. Like, there's already an Uber for Messenger bot. There's a CNN bot. But when you're thinking what to build, actually think of like these bots as like literally they're going to replace apps, and they're going to kind of like aggregate and kind of converge apps instead of niche. It'll just be. So think any type of on-demand service or on-demand information, and instead of having niche things, like instead of like booking a lawnmower or booking a gardener or booking a whatever, it's all done through one thing. I don't think news is the right use case. Like, I don't think I signed up to the CNN bot and they're going to send me daily updates of the latest news, but I don't think that's the right thing. I think it's more about on-demand information, notifications, and I think what Uber did for taxis, some company will do the same thing through the Messenger bot platform for another industry, just completely disrupt the entire industry. But also as a developer and as a startup mindset, you have to think in a different way because all the processing and all the intelligence happens behind the scene. The interface is super simple, like kindergarten level simple. I remember as a kid coding little Python apps where you'd say, "Hi, what's your name?" And then you grab the name and that would become a variable, and then you take that variable and you say, "Hi, Nathan." It's like something like that. So anyway, I'll put up more ideas about what I'm thinking about with the chat platform, what can be built. I honestly think like $1 billion company is going to come out of this, a brand new one, not an incumbent.